All right, let's go to trade.
Yes.
Let's go to trade 3 here. This one is a fun one because it's got some NFL guys and some college guys mixed in. That we get a lot of questions on that. So team 1 gets Josh Allen and AJ Dillon, and that's it. Team 2 gave up everything they own here. They gave up Tua, Drew Allar, Quinshon Judkins, Matthew Golden, Jonathan Mingo, Bryson Nesbitt, a 2024 college first, and a 2024 college third.
This one was fun. I actually just traded Josh Allen in a move to get Caleb Williams. And that would be him and Marvin Harrison Jr. are the only guys I would consider getting back to move Josh Allen. There are certain QBs in Superflex you don't move off of unless you're getting back elite players, right? Tua is an elite quarterback when he's healthy, but I do not trust having Tua long term, and that's not something I need to go into. If you're watching this show, you understand Tua's medical history, And then on top of that is like I like Allar. I love Junkins, And those are two places that it makes this intriguing to be able to put those 3 guys with Allen. That's not so far off, like value-wise, right? And then A.J. Dillon for the rest of that, Golden, Mingo, Nesbitt, the picks. I mean, that's a freaking slam dunk. But at the end of the day, you're not going to come across Josh Allen very often. So you better getting something that can elevate to the level that Josh Allen is. And none of those guys are really looking like sure bets to be putting your money on to saying they're going to get to that level. Tua, I think, is a great trade down. This was such a cool trade to break down. And I would absolutely be okay with somebody taking that package because it is a lot. But me personally, you don't trade elite quarterbacks in Canton unless you're getting back elite assets, and nothing in there is in my eyes is elite.
I think Drew Allar has the potential to be elite. I think
we don't know
potential, but we don't know. I don't disagree with you there.
Yeah. I have the potential to be elite. You don't know. You haven't seen me play on a field either. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but we also know that Josh Allen's going to be a top 3 pick in every startup in Superflex.
The upside of this package is substantial.
It is,
and the risk of this package is substantial.
Correct.
That is the issue that I have, and I'm not nearly as tuned into NFL value, so I don't know what AJ Dillon and Tua are currently what the marketplace thinks of them, but I know Josh Allen. None of those pieces are telling me Jonathan Mingo's probably going to bust. Golden, I'm not super high on. Bryson Nesbitt, whatever. 2024 first in a down draft. I'm right there with you with your assessment.
The best NFL analysis that you will get on this show is I know Josh Allen.
I'm at least gonna be honest when I'm out of my depth in terms of valuing Tua. I have no idea how he's being valued. I don't even like him as a player all that much. But I don't want to speak where I don't know a whole lot. But I agree with your assessment. I mean, I wouldn't trade Josh Allen even though this is a really good package.
The man will tell you all about Charlotte's third running back, though. So stay tuned for that if you want that information later in the show.
I feel like the person who sent this trade was the guy who had Tua. And he did a great job putting together an offer to get Allen. That's what I'd like to know that. But
there's a legitimate chance looking at the Tua side of the team 2 side of this next year that Drew Allar plays fine. Let's say, it's like his 50th percentile outcome for the year where he plays fine but doesn't blow the doors off anything. So now we've waited 2 years. I think that hurts his value. There's a chance that Golden, we've talked about this on this show, is not the guy at Houston this year, or is not he's the guy, but he's not the guy at Houston, which I think makes a big difference. And I don't want to predict another injury, but just doesn't, because of the injuries, doesn't really take any sort of step forward. At best is lateral. And all of a sudden, that package looks really, really rough. There's a real chance that by November, you're like, oh my God, I just traded Josh Allen for a bunch of stuff that does nothing for me ever, except for maybe Judkins. I think Judkins will hold value this year no matter what.
I actually find Allar to be one of my biggest sells in C2C. because I just think that his potential right now is just through the freaking roof. The hype machine has gone away. I used him in a trade. I think, Austin, I think you're the only one in that league with me, the Devy Grind League. I just put him in a package to get Caleb Williams, you know? So, like, I used him as my main piece, and I backed it. I think it was Roderick Robinson, somebody else. Oh, Jatavion Sanders. Right? And I used those 3 pieces to be able to work my way into a deal to get Caleb Williams, you know?
I love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Love that.
But you know why I'm able to do that? Because everyone feels that Drew Allar could be that guy, but we don't know. So I
Don't
could
listen too much, Felix.
Yeah, you know, but it's all good. I mean, I could also be like, I'm not saying he's going to be bad. I'm just saying his value is right now. He's being like, he's the end of the first round of a startup. Like, you can't get much higher, you know, except for going up 4 or 5 spots in terms of value.
You can't get much higher without having really started a season.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'll just take the guy who's probably the best quarterback to come out since Drew Luck. Did I say Drew Luck? Andrew Luck. Holy crap.
You know, some people really like Drew Lock, so you know we will accept either as the correct answer. Okay.